In 1910, black farmers in America owned 16 million acres of land. Today, they own under 5 million. Nobody sold it. It was taken through loan offices, courthouses, and a federal agency, a federal court, later held responsible. For 40 years, the United States government watched 600 black men die from a disease it already knew how to cure. It didn't just withhold the medicine. It sent their names to doctors across the county with instructions not to treat them. In 1921, an American city was bombed from the air. In 1985, it happened again in Philadelphia. 5 children died, and the fire department was ordered to let it burn. Both times, the neighborhood was black. If you never learned any of that in school, that isn't an accident. That's the design. Welcome to Black Journals. If you're new here, let me tell you exactly what this channel is. Black Journals tells the history they didn't teach you, the origins they erased, the civilizations they denied, the crimes they buried, and the lies they are still telling right now, today, in classrooms and textbooks and news broadcasts. Almost 800,000 people are here for one reason. Not opinion, not speculation, not somebody's theory. Documented, sourced, receipted history. Every video on this channel is researched before it's written and checked before it's published. Because when you're telling the truth about things powerful people spent centuries hiding, you don't get to be sloppy. They'll use one mistake to bury the other 99 facts. So if that's what you came for, you're in the right place. Hit the like button right now and drop a comment telling me where in the world you're watching from. I want to see how far this reaches. Now let me tell you why I'm making this particular video. Every documentary on this channel starts as a research file. Sources, court records, census data, newspaper archives, congressional testimony, and for every fact that makes it into a video, there are 5 more that don't, because a video has a runtime and the record does not. Over the years, those files became something bigger than a channel, so I put them into a book. It's called 150 Crimes Against Black America They Never Answered For. 150 crimes. Not stories, not theories. Crimes, each one documented and sourced, laid out in one place for the first time. The massacres that were erased so completely that entire towns pretended they never happened. The land that was stolen with paperwork instead of rope. The medical experiments run on people who were never told they were subjects. The wages taken, the children taken, the wealth built on black labor, and then walled off from black families by law. Some of these you've seen on this channel. Most of them you haven't. And honestly, most of them I will never be able to cover here. Because there are 150 of them and there is only one of me. Here's the thing I want you to understand about why this book exists. Every single person watching this has had that conversation. The one where somebody looks you in the face and says, that was a long time ago. Or why can't you people just move on? Or prove it. And in that moment, being right isn't enough. You need the receipts, the dates, the names, the court cases, the numbers. Because the people who say, prove it, are counting on the fact that you can't. That the history was buried well enough that you'll never dig it up. This book is the shovel. If this channel has ever made you angry, or made you sit up, or made you send a video to somebody in your family, subscribe, because that's what we do here every single week. And then go get the book, because the book is where the full record lives. Let me be clear about what you're getting, because I don't want anybody confused. This is a digital copy, an instant download. Nothing gets shipped to your house. You buy it, and it is on your phone, your tablet, or your computer within about 60 seconds. You can start reading it tonight, and it's yours to keep permanently. No subscription, no expiry, no app required. And when you go to checkout, you're going to see one more thing offered. And I want to explain what it is so you can decide for yourself. It's a second book called 150 Lies They Told You About Black History. Because here's what I've learned making this channel. Erasure works in 2 directions. They removed the truth, that's the crimes book. But they also replaced it. They filled the gap with lies. That Africa had no history worth teaching, that nothing important was invented by us, that the empires weren't real, the kingdoms weren't advanced, the civilizations weren't ours. 150 lies is the correction. 150 of those lies, named and dismantled one by one. The 2 books work together. One shows you what was taken from you. The other shows you what they put in its place. You can add it at checkout for a fraction of what it's worth, and it's the same deal. Digital, instant, yours forever. So here is what I'm asking you to do. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment right below this video. Click it. Get 150 crimes against Black America they never answered for. Add 150 lies they told you about Black history at checkout. Download them both tonight. And then do the thing that actually matters. Use them. Send a chapter to the cousin who says slavery was a long time ago. Read 1 crime a night with your kids. walk into your next conversation with the receipts already in your pocket. Because this history didn't survive by accident. It survived because people refused to let it go. That's what this channel is. That's what these books are. And now that's on you too. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like. Drop a comment and tell me which crime you want covered next on this channel. I read them and I build videos from them. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring about this when it would be so much easier not to. And I'll see you in the next one.